Hey everybody, Matthew back here, and I want to talk to you about this week's special feature project. These are hashtag pair of Pauls. So they came out in 2022. We're originally a lease for a client, and the idea was to have two matching guitars, one set up for what he wanted, and a substitute or a support guitar that we could change when there was a string break or anything like that, and the other guitar needed to be worked on. So I basically just wanted something cool that matched. So if you want to see this project and what it is on the portfolio page of the website. It did spend, after that lease, it did spend some time in the library, and then now is just basically a wall ornament. If you've seen any of the update videos, you've probably seen these hanging around in the background. It is a free agent at this point. A lot of these guitars, especially if you go through the profile and you look, a lot of those guitars get donated to special causes and stuff that I do for internet content and whatnot. So my oldest brother died at 16 when I was 7 of acute myeloid leukemia. 20 years, 1 month, and 10 days later, my mom would die of the same thing. So those causes are kind of true to my heart, and I like to donate some guitars, and they basically raffle them off and use the money accordingly. But this particular guitar, we're going to be working on number 2 for the special feature project, and that is because this bridge ferrule has pulled out. So I can upgrade everything on this guitar but the wood quality. This particular model, the number 2, the Epiphone, is just a Epiphone Les Paul special. It's not even a Les Paul model, it's just an Epiphone special. And it was made in Indonesia. And then, of course, the number 1 is a Gibson Les Paul Studio, made here in the United States. Two very different guitars, even though they look much alike. So basically, this ferrule was starting to pull forward from the string tension, and I have video of everything coming up to this point. I'm just kind of recording out of order, but you'll see the repair up to this point and go moving forward. So this is a fairly simple repair. All I'm doing is I just milled out the hole because it's basically too big now, and then put a mahogany dowel in there, included with hot hide glue. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mill another hole in the proper place and reset this ferrule and put the bridge back together. So it's a fairly simple repair. However, the accuracy of this hole is crucial because these guitars don't have an adjustable intonation like a tune-o-matic would. It's basically just this stop bar and the strings rest on here. So if I get this 1 millimeter either direction out of the way, it will affect the intonation of this guitar greatly and probably make it pile of crap. So got to be very accurate with that hole, and that's what we're going to get into this week, is getting this thing fixed and back together and whole again, so we can decide where it goes from now, because I'm losing space on my wall. I have a bunch of stuff coming up and I'm going to need that space. Besides, it's always good to change the background for the update videos. But with all that being said, as I like to say, I'm going to get to it, and I'll be posting videos all week. And of course, the whole project, the main part of the project, will exclusively be on the website at MattieLive.com, MattieLive.com. And for all you songwriters out there, keep on writing ditties like Conway Twitty. We'll see you soon. All right, now we're back for a little update on the Pair of Paul project, Pair of Pauls. This project in its entirety of its creation is on the portfolio page of my website. However, this support guitar is the Epiphone, and for those of you that may have missed the other part of the videos that I've been making for it, so the bridge ferrule was pulling forward on the bottom side of the bridge. So it's just a stop tail, or a stop tail piece bridge here. It doesn't have any intonation, so I had to very carefully mill and then put in a new piece of mahogany, a dowel, and then it's already milled back out. So now we're just working on finish repair. Even though it's an Epiphone, I do want it to look like it has not been tampered with. So this will be a good solid repair. Right now we're just waiting on filling some of the low spots, and we're letting that dry. And then I'll get into the color work, which is going to be a little fun because there's like 6 different colors on the top of this guitar. So fortunately, we're not into the burst area where the majority of it is, but we have some orange and yellow mix, of course, right where I'm doing the repairs. So I'll make some more videos of that. I don't know if I'll finish this project this week, but it'll definitely be finished next week. So hang in there. Thanks for checking me out, and we'll talk to you guys soon.